What sort of possession schedule will I have with my child who hasn't even started school yet? As a reminder, the Texas Family Code lines out what we call the standard possession order. You've probably heard me say it before or done your own independent research, but as a reminder, that's what most people assume to be kind of the every other weekend parent. First, third, and fifth, Friday after school till Monday back at school. But what if your child's 6 months old? Does that make practical sense? The answer is maybe, maybe not. The Texas Code specifically lines out in Chapter 153 how this is supposed to work. Now, we don't have specific guidelines anymore about if a child is under 3, what that possession schedule should look like. Instead, the Family Code lines out a handful of factors the court should look at to determine exactly what's in the best interest of the child. As you would assume, a co-parenting relationship is paramount to a good, positive possession schedule back and forth with a young child. What courts often like to see is frequent visits with a young child, but with a decreased amount of the period of possession itself. Let's walk through an example. Let's say you and the other parent have a child that's 1 month old. Does it make practical sense for that child to be away from either parent for substantial amounts of time, be it 3, 4, or even 5 to 6 days? Probably not. So in that example, it won't be uncommon if one parent is staying at home, oftentimes it's the mother, to either breastfeed or get maternity leave or whatever it may be. That parent may have a little bit more time with the child than the other parent. Dads, does that mean that you're totally out of luck and that there's no way you're gonna have some sort of normalized possession schedule? Of course not. As always, you need to make, in my opinion, more of a custom schedule that works both for you, for the other parent, and potentially for all the folks you're going to be getting help from. Nannies, grandparents, siblings, whomever it may be. When you're in front of a judge is going to assess all of the factors at play. The geography of the two parents, the presence of siblings in the home. Does this child have a place to sit, to sleep, to be, and be around other folks while in your care? It's incredibly important to line out all of the factors in your favor when trying to maximize the amount of time with your young child. As that child continues to age up, it may make practical sense for you and the other parent to increase the length of the visit and decrease the frequency, gradually stair-stepping up and up and up, closer to or eventually at that standard possession order. Again, does that make sense for every single family? Of course not. More often than not, the court may give folks the ability to see how it goes and then assess as that child ages. No matter what, as always, I will recommend communicate, communicate, communicate. It's incredibly important to you and the other parent to constantly talk about the child's needs, how it's going, and hopefully continue to foster a positive co-parenting relationship. While that will benefit you, that will absolutely benefit your child. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got any questions or comments, leave them down below. Otherwise, you can find us at vergestexas.com.